my guy, what in the tarnation is going on with you, family? I read your whole little 4-word comment in a stutter. I am the bag. But on a serious note, my guy, that's what's wrong with a lot of black men today that reach a certain level of success. That pride, ego, and arrogance. For some reason in your mind, you think that the bag has taken the place of the value of a black woman. But check this out, my guy. It's a lot of people out here running around feeling like they don't owe no apology when an apology is due because they got the bag. And they feel like they can't be held accountable. You know why? Because they got the bag. But see, what most people do who got the bag, they hide behind the bag because they don't want you to see what's going on internally. I'm going to need you to keep in mind, my guy, just because a person has the bag, it does not mean that that person has value. Hey, y'all, excuse me real quick on this one. I had to go get the good book because as a black man, I don't never want to get to the place in my life where I feel like the bag is way more important than my wife and my children. So I went to 1 Corinthians chapter 13, starting verse 4. And it said, love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. It is not puffed up. You look a little puffed up, my guy. It says, love does not behave rudely. Love does not seek its own. It is not provoked, nor does it think evil. It then goes on to say, it does not rejoice in iniquity, but it rejoices in the truth. It said it bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Give me 1 second real quick. So with the scripture being quoted, if I got it right, what they're saying is a person don't get to treat you any kind of way just because they got the bag, right? Because it said that love is not puffed up, and it said it believes all things. So at the point the woman said that you did something to her that made her feel some type of way, if you loved her instead of the bag, you would have did what, my guy? I'm going to go ahead and kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this one. I didn't even want to speak on the Kanye situation, but I'm going to go ahead and speak on it. A lot of people talking about Kanye right now because he done said a whole lot of stuff that look like he done got himself into a whole lot of trouble. But really what he did is got himself out of bondage. The parable of the young rich ruler, he said, how do I inherit eternal life? He told him do A, B, and C, and H, Y, and Z. He said, I already do A, B, and C, and H, Y, and Z. He said, oh, one more thing. He said, you got to give up everything that you have. He said, huh? Do what? And he turned around and walked away. He didn't want to give up the bag. Even though I don't agree with everything Kanye said or everything that Kanye do, one thing for sure, 2 things for certain, he just freed himself of a bondage. He did the very thing that the young rich ruler did not want to do. He forfeited all of his riches, the bag. But you, my guy, I'm looking at you, you looking at me, we're looking at each other. Oh, you'll forfeit your family for that bag, won't you? Oh, you'll forfeit everything to keep your image intact, won't you? Oh, you don't care nothing about your mental health when it come to that bag, huh? Like I said from the jump, my guy, you done fumbled that bag. Keep thinking that the bag is everything and them fake people that you running around telling you everything that you want to hear instead of what it is that you need to know. Understand this, that the love of money is the root of all evil. I'm talking about the bag.